We're back. Hello. Okay. We're starting with question 28 of best friends tag. I'm sorry if I say tag.
Does your best friend like loud music or music that is a much at a much reasonable level? Reasonable level.
Yeah. Was that for me or for
you?
Okay. Because you got confused the last time. I think you would probably be the same.
Yeah.
You're
And then 29. What does your best friend think about the most? That's an interesting question.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. There's a few possible answers, but I don't know which one it is.
Well, list them out and I'll tell you which one it is.
I suppose she's got to think about her YouTube stuff. Like, she watches a lot of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
It's not what I think about the most, so...
I don't know.
There's such an obvious answer. You should know this.
There probably is, but I'm just not thinking right now.
Aki.
What?
That was your clue. Aki.
That's...
Beatrice.
Oh, that story.
She got it.
Oh my god. That was such an obvious answer.
It was.
But I couldn't
You
think.
failed.
I did. It's bad.
For you? School, how annoying your class is.
School. I try not to think about how annoying they are. I try. So, 30. What is the last book your best friend read? A response to a literature book? From me?
Yeah, me too.
You know.
But I don't know what you did for response.
I read, what was it? I can't even remember what it was right now. I remember what it was about, but I don't remember what it was.
What was it about? Maybe I can...
I'm so feeling this response to literature.
Well, the last book I read through, like, entirely was Of Mice and Men, but I'm reading Nerve right now.
Mm.
What are you reading right now? Anything?
I'm transitioning between books. I'm gonna pick one that I got from the book fair to read next. Does your best friend have any nicknames? Mallsack.
Yeah. And Schmalsack.
Oh god, that sounds even worse than Mallsack.
It does.
I hate the nicknames they come up with for her because they're just so stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
But it wasn't...
My annoying classmates come
Well,
up with less stupid names.
Schmalsack was because she accidentally said, or because Amber accidentally said Schmalsack. Not the same Amber I was talking about in the last video. And then Mallsack was Eric. Yes. And I don't know. Yours is probably like Shorty or something.
Nope, I don't let them use that one because my dad claims that one. He doesn't like it when other people call me Shorty or Munchkin. He hates it.
What do they call you?
Chris?
Distraction?
No. No, that's just something because I get easily distracted.
Yeah.
And so they like to taunt me about that. One of them, the person that one of the Ambers ships me with, he calls me Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
The rest of them
Which
call
he's
me-
just as tall as her, so.
That's probably why he said it. But
The next time he calls you that, you should be like, I know you are, but what am I?
I'm actually gonna do that now. Chihuahua, which I don't like, 'cause that's just stupid. Like, I don't know. Those are ones I can think of right off the top of my head, but I have plenty.
Yeah.
If the whole world were listening to your best friend at...
What?
I don't even know. Next question. I don't even know what to say now.
I think that it's asking if you were talking to like a camera that was being or like to something that was being broadcast to the whole world, what would you say to the world? Hi.
Hi.
What's up, world?
I don't know.
I don't know my own answers.
I don't either. What picture does your best friend currently have?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Um,
The latest picture I took was the screenshots of of this tag, so.
the latest pictures I took were of the college rally yesterday.
Actually, no, the latest picture I took was of her with Isabella on her shoulder with my Polaroid.
It was a cute picture.
It was a cute picture.
What concerts has your friend been to? Well, I think I told you, I haven't really been to like a concert, but I think I told you about some, like, a concert, like, thing that I went to.
Uh-oh.
It was the church thing, the teen rally, the church
Oh,
thing.
yeah, the teen
We went to
rally.
that place for church, and there was like a little teen rally spot. And the last thing we did at the teen rally was people were singing to us right before we left.
What about the ones with the bridge arts people? The concerts they do.
I think.
Those
I
are
don't know.
concerts, those count.
I
I
think-
wasn't there for the last one. We'll get to
Most
that later
count.
because I know that there's a question about skirt.
Has your best friend ever voted in a presidential election? No.
No.
We're both
But I
under
think
the
I can
legal
vote.
age.
I believe I can vote in the next one though. I'm not sure though. 2020.
We're both under the legal age right now.
You won't be able to vote in the next one, but I think I.
Your dad's
My
just
dad's just leaving? I've been here for like a half an hour. Actually, more than that.
Well, both of our fathers like to give gab.
Because they work at the firehouse. Or they don't
Yeah.
work at the firehouse. But
It's a volunteer firehouse. It counts.
well, your dad is the chief, and my dad used to be the chief. So.
What is the one thing your best friend would want for their birthday? I don't even know my own answer. I don't even know my own
Did you
answer.
hear what I said? I don't know if they do.
Pitiful. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't even know my own answers, so. What is your best friend's greatest achievement?
Having the opportunity. Well, I'm not gonna say mine yet.
I have no clue.
I would
She's done
say
so
yours
many
is Probably
things.
dancing. Something with dancing, probably.
Well, I guess the most recent one would, like, be the fact that my dance team, like, I'm a dancer, but, my team won competition, well, we didn't win, but, like, that's not
Going
the way
to
our competition
nationals.
works. We are going to nationals for Entertainer of the Year. So,
See,
we
I
were pretty
can't-
excited about that, but we ended up not being able to go for reasons. I don't need to talk about those right now.
See, I would say my greatest achievement was being in the playoffs in academic bowl, but I didn't do anything to get into that. My team did, so I guess that still counts. Because it was like the first time in history that, it was last year, but it was the first time in history that our academic bowl team got into playoffs. But I would say mine right now is I haven't got in yet, but having the opportunity to be in National Honor Society and even knowing that I'm eligible.
I was excited.
Or anything I've done with CFES.
I was proud of her.
Which is College Forever Student, if you didn't know what CFES stood for.
The next question is really good. What is your best friend really bad
Everything.
at?
For me and not for you.
Well, I'm terrible at everything, so it's okay.
What are you really bad at? English? Speaking English, not the class. For both of us. Considering the last one, I was like, blah, blah, blah.
I suck at art really bad. I can't draw, but crap.
I'm really bad at not being klutzy.
Oh my god, different answer, Molly. You can be not klutzy. You're like rarely klutzy at school. Oh, you too.
Do you know how many bones that I've broken? These are 3.
She
by the way.
refuses to change her answer.
I'm not changing my answer. Because it's
Oh my
true.
God.
I'm bad at math. There.
Thank you.
And not being klutzy.
I'm okay at math. I'm not the worst, but I'm
Wait
definitely
till you
not the
get into
best.
algebra.
What is the meanest thing someone has ever sent to your best friend? don't know my own answer for
I
that.
don't know my own answer. So, yeah, next question.
If your best friend has a scar, how did they get it? Ooh, this is a good
Surgery.
one. That was my answer for you. But
It's their answer for both each other. I have one on my stomach.
here's the question for you. Where is my surgery scar from my heart surgery?
Probably like, oh, you showed me. It was like on your side or something.
It's right here.
Yeah. Mine's like right here and here.
Oh, I have a tube scar like right here.
Well, I have a line scar and then a dot scar. Because the surgery was laparoscopic.
I had heart surgery when I was 6 years old. I got like a little line scar right here. It's barely noticeable anymore. You can't really see it. And then there's like a little tube scar like right on my stomach right there. Because they had to stick tubes in me. My mom told me stories because she told me what they did, and it's really funny, one of the stories. What is your best friend afraid of the dark?
Yeah.
Are you?
For you? Are you afraid of it? I don't know, it's just a guess.
I can't sleep without the dark.
Without the dark?
Like it has to be completely dark when I sleep. My parents' light could be on, and I'll be awake all night if it's on.
Okay. What's mine?
I don't know.
My answer is yes.
I was debating. I was like, I think she said this before. Okay.
I think I said in one of the videos, actually. I can't sleep
Maybe.
without my iPod.
You did say that, yeah. What would your best friend do if they won the lottery? I don't even know my own answer.
I would donate some of it to charity.
That's like thing for me, but I would donate it to like different places. Like some of it would be to charity, but I also want to get some like cancer research, and I have Turner syndrome. I want to give that little money to that type of research because I want to see what would end up happening if they could figure it out, yeah, and find something that isn't a shot.
And then we could go to Latin America and then Japan together. That's what we do.
Latin America.
Both. We do together.
Obviously.
We would see how much money it would cost to do both trips, and then the rest of it that we didn't do, we would donate to charity. There we go. Next question.
What was your best friend? What was your best friend named after anyone? If so, who?
I don't know my naming story. I think.
I don't know. You might have told me.
Oh, well, maybe not.
My first name isn't named after anyone, but my middle name is.
What's your middle name?
Marie.
I don't know. I didn't even know that.
My middle name is after my grandmother.
See, my middle name is also, I think, from my grandmother, maybe. Somebody that I'm related to. But, my first name is Molly, and it was gonna be Hope, or it was debating between Molly and Hope because of 9/11, because my mom was 7 months pregnant with me when 9/11 happened. And so she asked my older brother, she said, do you want your sister to be named Hope or Molly? And he picked Molly. So my name is Molly.
My mom wanted to name me either Sarah or like Allie or something like that, but she ended up deciding against Allie. And then I have a cousin who's like 11 months older than I am. Yeah. No. Not that one, Sarah.
That's why I gave you that look like.
But which honestly is a blessing in disguise, because one of my classmates named Sarah, and it's bad enough that there's a girl the grade below me whose name is Alyssa.
But it's spelled differently.
Yeah, and we look completely opposite.
My butt fell asleep.
What was your best friend's favorite show as a child? How young is child?
I don't know.
You've probably told me this, but I don't remember.
You like Spanish, so I'm gonna say probably Dora.
Yeah.
Which was also my favorite. But
I liked
what about
Dora and
Hannah
Diego.
Montana?
I watched that too, yeah.
That was also my favorite.
Where does your best friend want to live when they get older? I think I already answered this question when I answered where would they want to travel to.
You want to live in Latin America? I want to live anywhere that's not urban. Because I don't like the city. I
I don't like
realize
the
that.
city either. I'd get too frustrated with traffic.
I know, right?
I would not.
I mean, in a
survive
rural
the city.
area, you can like get.
There's
from,
no one driving by my house.
You can get from point A to point B in like 10 minutes, and then in the city, if you were driving the same distance, it'd take you an hour.
My grandmother's 2 miles up the road, and it takes you like 3 minutes to get to
My
her
grandmother's
house.
not even 2 miles away from me, and it takes us like a minute.
All right. Has your best friend ever had
I
surgery?
knew that one was there.
We both had
Both have.
surgeries in our time.
But well, I mean, I had oral surgery, but that isn't that major. But my first real surgery was only like 3 or 4 months ago. 4 months ago.
My first surgery was a heart surgery, and I was 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I never told you about that, did I?
You did.
Not until Mr. Sheridan came up and started asking me about that when I asked him that
No, you told
question.
me. You had told me. I think. I remember that.
I got told the story
I think it
of what
was
happened
when
with
we
that.
went to that Spanish cafe, actually.
I think, oh yeah, I think so. Maybe. But, I never told, I
Well,
have
we have 3
stories that I
minutes.
don't think I told you.
It's 47.
How many children does your best friend want, and what will their names be? She should probably know this one. Maybe.
For you, I don't know if you've ever told me. 2? 3?
Yeah, 2, maybe 3.
My answer. Well,
It all depends on the spouse. If there's a spouse involved.
what would my answer be?
I don't think you want kids. Maybe 1 or 2.
2.
2.
If I
Okay.
could have them.
I
What would I
can't.
mean? What?
I can't.
You can't have kids?
Nope. We'll talk about that.
I don't know if I can because I've had so many x-rays. What would I mean? My girl, because I think you should know this.
Beatrix.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. We're running out of time. We only got 2 minutes.
Has your best friend ever been outside the country?
No.
No. For both of
That was
I know
easy.
she hasn't, and she doesn't.
The first time I really traveled was like 2 years ago.
Is your best friend a spendthrift, or do they like to save their money?
You like to spend? Maybe a little bit of both.
I think a little bit of both.
For both of us, I think.
Yeah. What is your best friend's favorite animal? You've told me this before, haven't you? There's my answer.
This is mine. I don't know what yours is. Dog?
Probably. And when I move out, the first thing I'm going to want to do is get a dog. Because I love dogs.
We only have
Which game does your best friend like the most? What? Is this like a
What kind of game?
sport game?
No.
Or,
Game. Just a game in general. We have a minute. If this cuts out, I'm sorry.
5 Nights at Freddy.
No. Persona 3. For you, I don't know.
I don't,
Okay, go,
I
go,
don't
go,
know.
go. We're running out of time.
Can you describe your best friend in 1 word? 1 word?
Not really bad. I was gonna say short.
It's
I mean,
okay.
it's true. Okay.
She just figured out what was going on. Alright,
We've
last
only got
question.
20 seconds.
Does your
left.
best
That's
friend
not the last question, but
Does your best friend sing? What?
singing. Just read the next one.
What's your best friend's favorite kind of sandwich?
We don't have one. We have 10 seconds. Read the last question. Allergic
Is your
to
best
anything.
friend allergic to anything? I don't think
No.
she is.
Bye.
Bye. And